if you were looking to see who Liverpool were playing last weekend, you were like, what team are we playing? Palace? Home or away? We're away at Palace. What time is that at? 12:30. What kind of kit are we wearing? White. Okay. You'd be forgiven for thinking, shit. I mean, mentally, this is the toughest fixture after City away. I mean, not really. I'm going to talk about the match, the goals, the highlights, and a bit about Arne Slots and just my thoughts on him so far. First of all, back to the 12:30 kickoff, because I'm not finished there. Here's a stat for you. Since the start of the 2019 season, Liverpool have more 12:30 kickoffs than they do 3 p.m. kickoffs. You believe that? First off, apologies. I was going to do a live stream. I had the little thing upcoming, notify me, all that, and then I had to pull it. Sorry.
Life finds a way.
Anyway, onto the game. So the match starts and Palace score. And you'd be thinking, turned out it was offside. Thank God, because it didn't look offside to me when it happened live. I was like, motherfuckers. So that was a bit of an early scare, but we didn't have to wait long for our man, Diogo himself. Right, so let's look at this goal. Now, I'm day 12 in copyright purgatory, so can't show you anything. But I feel like this crude drawing kind of sums up what happened. So first of all, great pass by TsimiCLASS right through the two to get Big Gak on the ball. And TsimiCLASS played brilliant. I'll talk a bit more about him later. But great pass to Big Gak. Big Gak with a great big pass into the box. And here's what I love about this. Jota has no business getting to this ball. Jota's like, he just gets a whiff of a goal brewing. You know what I mean? That pass comes in to Gakpo. He's like, and even when the ball comes in, he's like, that's not where I am, but there's a goal here somewhere. I feel like he could just close his eyes and follow his nose. Like those cartoons where like you get that smell thing and it just carries them off. I feel like that's Jota, which is a hugely ridiculous roundabout way of saying he's got good instincts. And he has no business getting to that ball, but he does get there. And because it's a Jota goal, it's celebrated like breaking it down on the patented fucking yes scale. It was actually incredibly satisfying because you got the pass from TsimiCLASS, Big Gak does the exact right thing, fizzes it into the box. You're like, oh, is there anyone there? Oh, there he is. Aesthetically, love the technique from Jota, just kind of getting in with his foot and like, get in the goal. Ball rolls right along the ground, under the keeper's legs. Aesthetically, very pleasing. He even does a little climbing celebration that really angers the Palace fans. Fucking yes scale. That's an 8. Yes, Diogo. It wasn't the best game of football, which I feel like I've said for the last couple of videos. But do we care? Gravenberch, again, was sensational. Just our standard chart player of the month, Ryan Gravenberch. Big Gak was great. TsimiCLASS, more like. That's really funny, Andy. I like jokes. It's like TsimiCLASS, but it says class. I like jokes. There was a moment where TsimiCLASS like held up the player to let the ball go out of play but it was going real slow over the line, so he had to really use it. Like, get the foot back. And Big V, Van Dijk, the player of the match, comes over to him again. Just, I mean, if you looked at it and not knowing what just went on, you think he's attacking that man. You go, yes, come on. I tell you, just give me one moment in my life where I do something so well that it makes Van Dijk so happy that he's coming up to me like, yes, Andy. I'd be like, yeah, thanks, Big V. Palace kind of came into the game a little bit fucking Ali. Alisson pulled out some brilliant saves in the second half to keep us in it, and the first. God, he's good. I'll talk about his injury now in a sec. Actually, I'll talk about it now. I mean, it's kind of like a pass back from Trent. At the time, I was cursing Trent for the pass because I'm like, Trent, don't be making him kick it. Like, I mean, it's kind of part and parcel of the job. But as soon as he kicks it, he goes down, he's thumping the ground. Now, this Marmadashvili business is actually looking like a shrewd bit of business, because Alisson, you'd have to say, gets injured a little bit more than the average goalkeeper. And Big Queeve, excuse me, CK, I know you're watching. Sorry about that, man. He's made it clear that he is 100% good enough to be a number one anywhere in the world, actually. So I was disappointed to see Alisson go off, but then I'm like, grand, my man, do your thing. I'm like, where the fuck's Big Keeve? Jaros. We bring on our third choice goalkeeper, Jaros, who I hadn't seen play before. And it's like, there's some, like, why do I mean, like, okay, so he came on and he did brilliant. I mean, that's silly. But he did very good, did exactly what he should do. I don't think I've ever gone, yes, for a saved, for saving a shot that was essentially right at him. Why do I assume that putting on your third choice goalkeeper is like someone in the Liverpool staff opens the door of Selhurst Park and it's like, you there? Want to play for Liverpool? Sure. Throws him the gloves. You're on. I assume it's like the equivalent of like, you may as well put Curtis Jones in goal. Like, just put an outfield player in goal. I'm like, how good can this guy be? That's terrible. He's a professional goalkeeper at Liverpool Football Club. He's obviously good. But I'm like, oh my God, right? Just don't let anyone shoot at him at all. Like, so disrespectful. No, but seriously, even Big Keeve was telling me last week, I tell you, your man Jaros, he is fucking good. I went, all right, you know better than me, Big K. And so we had to kind of ride out the end a little bit. But just a word on like Slot subs. I really like how Slot uses his subs. It's like none of the big six. It's like none of the front six are really left wanting too long because everyone seems to just get a bit of game time every week. He's not afraid to switch out the fullbacks. He's very proactive instead of being reactive. Like, how many times have you been watching a match this season where it's like, sorry, we're already ahead and playing great. Who are we bringing on there? Diaz, Nunez, and Robertson.
Oh, well, lots of luck. Oh!
And just a word on Slot, because he has won 9 of his first 10 games as Liverpool manager, which is really good. He's just, so far, he's been perfect. He's been perfect. The perfect demeanour to succeed in Klopp. He's not trying to be Klopp at all. He's very respectful of Klopp. He's just very, very zen almost. Like, he seems like he knows exactly what he wants to do. I feel like it's not that high risk, high reward. I feel like it's just high reward now. Because how many times in the last couple of years have another team been breaking on us and you're like, where's our players? All of a sudden it's like 4-on-1 or something. You're like, the fuck? We don't seem to have that now. Like, another clean sheet. And I loved how like happy Big Verge looked when they were like, so you have the best defense in the league? And Verge's like,
is that right?
I was like, yes, look at him there. By the way, Palace are a bunch of big diving bastards, eh? Not a good combination when you got a ref who just calls someone drops to the ground, free kick. Has to be. He's gone down. What? You think he pretended to go down? I think I'd know. I'm a professional referee. Look, I don't want to start having go at refs on here. But like when he gave everything to Palace and he didn't give a foul on Ryan Gravenberch in the middle of the pitch, I lost it. And Slot lost it. I could see his head in his hands. It's the most animated I think I've seen Slot. I mean, look, I hate to say this because we're only so at the very start of the season. I don't think we're going to be top of the league for the entire season. There'll be some ups and downs and stuff like that. But the team reminds me of the title winning team in the sense that, like, I'm slowly game by game becoming more confident in our ability to see out a 1-0 or a 1-goal lead. And we're playing very well. We're first. We've won pretty much all our games, barring Forest. Just ask Arne Slots about that. So like we've deserved every win. So it's not like it's great that we're winning, but it's not like, oh well, we were lucky to get that or we were lucky to get that one. No, we've deserved every win, and there's way more to come. Yes, because I am in copyright purgatory, day 12. YouTube basically limits your views or how much they push out your video. because you're on the bad list. So I need you more than ever. Thank you so much to everyone who subscribed. If you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that'd be great. I'm sorry for asking. All right. Now we've got the international break to look forward to.
You're joking. Not another one? Oh, for God's sake, I can't stand this.
Lads, enjoy your international break. Don't get injured. By all means, enjoy it. But enjoy it by being incredibly safe. Enjoy the rest of the week basking in the victory and basking in the fact that Liverpool are top of the league and up the fucking Reds.